Hi guys, thank you for joining me again for a chip bag tutorial. This is the resealable chip bag. I'm not going to do a tutorial on the chip bag, how to design. I have some links down below from the admins in our group that I will link for designs for the chip bag, but I'm just going to do the demo on the resealable chip bag. As you can see, you can fill it with treats, and I do recommend that you use sealed treats or individually wrapped treats or already wrapped treats, because you can see I'm using my bare hand, so you don't want to like fill it with a big chip bag and then put chips in it. So you're going to need your scissors, that's double-sided tape. This is a 5x7 resealable bag that I got from Amazon, and the link is in the free template that I gave you guys. And then this is just my chip bag. Can't talk today. And then my glue gun. Now you can use craft glue if you want to also, but I just recommend the glue gun because it's much faster. So if you guys are the type of people that don't like the white trimming, this may not be for you because you need the whole bag. Because of the size of the resealable bag, you actually don't want to pre-cut anything. So I'm just folding my back sides together. You're going to not pre-trim anything. Leave all the trimming on, okay? And like I said, if you don't like that white strip, this might not be the tutorial for you. Okay, so you see I just pre-folded my bag, and I'm just going to open it back up. And what I'm going to do now is place, I'm just showing you guys now how that fits perfectly. So if you were to go through and cut the trimming off, it wouldn't fit. If you were to fold it in, it fits perfectly in there. So don't pre-cut any of the chip bag. And what you want to do is kind of bring it down below the white part. We're going to trim the right part, but bring it down below the white part of the other side of the chip bag. And what I'm doing, I'm basically placing the two-sided tape right below that white line that's on the front, because we're going to cut that off. So I'm placing that below, and that's where I'm going to place like the very, very top of my resealable bag. So once I get that double-sided tape removed, I'm actually just lining that up with the top of the tape, and I will have some room at the top and the bottom with that bag. I'm sorry about the glare, guys, but you see I have room at the top and the bottom of the bag because we are going to trim the white part off the top, but we want to keep that for the guidelines. And then you see I'm folding to make sure that the bag still fits, and I'm going to put the double-sided tape on the side of the part that's going to go on top. That's the side I'm going to flip on the top. And I'm just putting on my double-sided sticky tape to that. I got a little notched up corner, but once I take that off, it'll smooth out. But I'm just going to place that, take my tape off, and you see I'm going to place that on the top, because if some of that tape gets on the plastic bag, that's actually good because it will help it adhere. So you want to place the double-sided tape on the part that's going to be folded on the top. And here I'm just showing you guys how it's already basically stuck in there, even from the top. See, it's in there. It ain't going nowhere. But I smooth that back down so that tape will adhere to the back. And now I'm just going to place that empty spot we had at the bottom. That's where you want to place your hot glue. Try not to get it on the bag because you don't want to break a hole in the seal. I mean, it's probably okay, but that's why we left that space, to make room for our hot glue so we don't have any so when we cut, we won't cut the bag or and leave room for the hot glue so it'll seal. Now I'm just opening the bag again at the top. And those are some good bags, y'all. That bag was hard to open. But you can see it's opening just fine. I'm just testing the opening. And then just close it back. Just seal it back with the sealer to make it back flat. I'm just making sure it's going to be flat when I seal it. See how it's kind of flipping up? But I'm going to just seal it back so I can make sure it's back flat. And then I'm going to take the part where we folded and that little space that we left, I'm going to go just above the sealer, the Ziploc sealer or whatever you want to call it. I'm going just above that because you don't want to get it on the sealer part because that'll make it really bulky. So I'm going just above it and laying it flat. Then I'm gonna cut off the top and the bottom, and you should have no problem if you did exactly how I said. Leave room at the top and leave room at the bottom. And when you go through and cut, I left a little white down there. When you go through and cut, it should cut straight through with no problem. Yeah, see, I got to cut down a little bit on the glue. That's all right. And that's basically it, guys. Once you do that, and I was a little out of the frame. Once you do that, you're done. It's a resealable bag. Like I said, I would only put individually wrapped or toys or something in there. Not anything that's comes out of a larger bag, just because you see how much I handle it with my bare hands. So just make sure you put individually wrapped treats in there, and there you go. There's your bag. And again, thank you guys for joining me. Join our Facebook group, Party Favors, Canva, and AI86 Apparel over on Facebook. I'm going to link chip bag tutorials down below from our admins. And I'm just showing you how, like I've opened and closed that other chip bag 1,000 times. But there you go, guys. Again, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.